Alright, so what's up everyone? It's The Real DJ Red again with 2Ds. I think it was maybe earlier this year or last year, I did a video on here in reference to the Serato buffer. I've gotten a couple of comments on there saying that that wasn't the buffer, that's a limit light. I stand corrected. Yes, the video that I did on was on the limit light and not the buffer. Got a couple of screenshots here. Let me take a look at the buffer light. Now on the buffer light, usually when that comes on, it's usually when you don't have enough RAM to run the program, or you might have other programs in the background that's taking up a lot of your memory that'll cause that light to come on. When that light do start to come on, it will probably slow down the program. I've had it happen before that the program would slow down and possibly even stopped or froze up. One of the times when I did that, well, forgive me for the noise outside because I'm sitting outside shooting this video real quick. But one of the times when that did happen, I was running video at the same time as running Serato. And I was running 8 gig RAM on my Mac. And at the time the Mac couldn't keep it up, not knowing that it was the video program that I was using and it wasn't the Mac. I'm still using another video program right now, running live video with my radio station for the internet and running Serato all at the same time, and that light doesn't come on. The last time that it did come on, I don't know if it was something that was within the program itself. Couldn't figure it out, but it started to play, and a couple of seconds into the first song, it started to freeze up. So that did cause me a bunch of problems that day. I shut the program down, reinstalled it, not even an update, just reinstall it, and everything was fine from there. Now let's switch over to the limit. On this limit, if you're having the limit light to come on, then you would, check out my last video that I did, but I'll explain that anyway. If you're playing with a controller or a Serato DJ, doesn't matter controller or not, and I'm gonna just use my Pioneer DDJ SX2 for example. When that light comes on, usually to solve that problem, you can turn down the trim on each line. Some people say just turn down the master. No, the master has nothing to do with the limit light. You can turn, without speakers plugged up, you can turn that master all the way up to 10 or whatever it goes up to, and it's not going to have any effect on the limit. What affects it is the trims, the lines, and stuff like that. If you adjust your trim, usually I have my trim, well, for me, I do it for radio purposes, so that the quality of the sound on the internet comes out clear enough. I usually turn it down to maybe about 9 o'clock, and I turn down the master, which is located up at the top at the program there. I usually have that turned down also, and that's mainly for the quality of the radio station that I play on, so that it comes out clear, it's not too loud. If you do have it up halfway and you have the trims up halfway, sometimes that light will come on. It's just a limit light, similar to how if you're playing a passive system and you got amplifiers there and you got that clip light come on. Same thing as letting you know that you're running at peak on the volume. So again, it's a difference between the buffer. This is the buffer here, which, again, you might not have enough memory for it, or you might have programs running in the background, versus the limit here, which is on the audio. Now the limit on the audio is not really a big deal. The main one that you would have to worry about is this buffer. Now if that buffer starts to come on, then it's a slight problem with that. Give you another example. A friend of mine had a MacBook, not a MacBook Pro, and he was trying to do the transitions from going from PC to Mac, and I was trying to get him off of Virtual DJ to go on to Serato, or even try out Serato DJ just for him to try it out. And with that Mac that he brought to me, it the buffer light was coming on, meaning that that program that he was running wasn't or his RAM also wasn't going to keep up with the Serato DJ or Serato DJ intro. It was not working with it. It was taking forever to load up a song, so he did not have enough RAM for it. Needless to say, he went back to Virtual DJ. I'm not sure if he's still using that MacBook right now, but that's the type of problems that you come in with if you don't have enough RAM, if your computer operating system is not up to date, stuff like that can cause that buffer light to come on. You do not want that buffer light coming on while you're playing, because it will freeze that program up. I've had it happen to me a couple of times before by trying to run audio and video from this same MacBook that I'm using right now for this video here, and did not know that the video program that I was running was using up a lot of memory. I did switch programs. Same one that I'm using, this one here now, and I'm running Serato, live streaming my internet shows and everything without a problem. No lights come on it. The only light that I usually check every now and then is the limit light. Again, the limit light is just for audio. I stand corrected. Thanks for the guys out there that gave me the info on it. I did my own research and checked it, and I don't know how I missed that one, but I did have problems with that before, some years back when I played off of, I think it was the Itch. For some of you guys that know Serato a little bit earlier from back in the days, the Scratch Live and the Itch. I did have that problem with the Itch before, and it was the same thing. I did not have enough RAM on the computer that I was using at the time. I don't remember if I was using a Mac or a PC then, but I don't have those problems anymore. So again, I stand corrected to the DJs out there that helped me out with the information and didn't bash me on YouTube. Thank you. And once again, DJ Red with 2 D's. Make sure you follow me, subscribe. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook as well, which I don't go on Facebook that much, but like, subscribe, share. DJ Red out. Peace.